Okay, let's talk about that strange fruit reference, but first and foremost, trigger warning. This video contains images and descriptions of white hatred, white violence, and white domestic terrorism. Viewer discretion is advised. On the night of August 6, 1930, J. Thomas Shipp and Abraham S. Smith were arrested and charged with murdering a white man and raping his girlfriend. The following day, over 5,000 white people showed up and broke into the jail with sledgehammers. The angry white mob forcefully removed the black men from their cells. They beat them half to death in the middle of the street, then hung them from a tree growing on the courthouse square. Now, Abraham tried to free himself from the noose, and that ain't do nothing but piss the white people off. So they lowered him down. They broke his arms to prevent his escape, and then hoisted him back in the air. And while the life left his body, thousands of white men, women, and children cheered on with excitement. Lawrence Beadler, a local photographer, took this photo of the event and sold thousands of souvenir copies as postcards over the next few days, which was common practice for the day. You see, white people just didn't take pictures of lynchings as souvenirs. They took anything they can get their hands on, from parts of the noose to body parts. That's right. They also took body parts and sold them as souvenirs, which then became family heirlooms. They brought food and drink and turned some lynchings into picnics. And in some cases, ate parts of the burnt bodies of black men. Well, in 1937, a Jewish schoolteacher from New York City named Abel Meeropol saw a photo of the lynching and it haunted him for days. So he wrote a poem about it called Bitter Fruit. It was printed in 2 publications under the pseudonym Lewis Allen. He later put music to the poem, renamed it Strange Fruit, and performed it at a labor meeting in Madison Square Garden. In 1939, Billie Holiday recorded the song and it became a top 20 hit. She said the song reminded her of her father, who died from a lung disease because white people denied him proper medical treatment. During live performances, she had the doors shut, and waiters silenced the crowd when the song began. During the song's long introduction, the lights dimmed and all movement had to cease. And Billie Holiday would stand in front of an all-white audience and sing. Southern trees bear strange fruit. There's blood on the leaves and blood at the roots. Black bodies swaying in the southern breeze. Strange fruit hanging from the poplar trees.